What's up, yo? It's your boy KG, and you looking at KG TV. I just want to tell y'all this little story, you know what I'm saying? What happened to me the other day. It's crazy, it's real crazy. Right? I'm up in Joe's. Joe's is like, it's like a little jerk place, a little jerk chicken spot. So I go up in there, order my food, and I go sit down. You know what I'm saying? I go sit down, and it's like, it's a few people off up in there, and it's like, it's this dude, he got a suit on. You know what I'm saying? And it's like a few guys, they sitting around him. So I'm looking, and I'm hearing him talk, and he had like that preacher voice. So I'm like, dude got that old Martin Luther King voice. So I think dude like a preacher or something. You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking at the preacher, you know, I'm listening to him talk. He very professional, and he just got that voice, you know what I'm saying? And just the way dude and them was sitting around, like, you know, he was an important person. So I'm sitting there waiting on my food and shit to come, you know, but I'm observing, but I'm looking at the menu, looking out the window, So the waitress, she bring my food. See what I'm saying? She bring my food. So I get my food and shit. So set the food down. I always pray before I eat. But it's like I'm sitting right across, you know what I'm saying? He wasn't like exactly, but like this my table, his table, like right behind my table. So I'm like face to face with a preacher. I'm just knowing he a preacher. So I get my food, so I'm like feeling crazy and shit about doing my prayer, you know, because I usually do a little prayer, boom, bang. And I get up, I eat my food. But by he right there, I'm like, man, I got to show off on the prayer because the Rev is sitting off up in there. So I say my prayer and shit. But I was through saying my prayer, but I just kept it down for a minute because I know I'm thinking he watching, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, boy, you better do that right. So I go and bust my prayer down. So I got the jerk chicken, and it's extra. This shit spicy as hell. Spicy as hell. They just freshly cooked it. This shit hot as hell. So as I'm eating my jerk chicken and my beans and rice, my nose get to running, right? So I'm like, on some respectful shit, I grab my napkin. I'm like, nah, I ain't finna blow my nose at the table. Rev right there, you know what I'm saying? They got their food, and I'm just not finna blow my nose. I ain't wanna be rude up in the restaurant. So I get up and walk to this little room to the side. I walk to the room over to the side. So I go off up in that little room, blow my nose, come back on out, you know what I'm saying? I felt like I done respected some motherfuckers and shit, and Rev off up in there. So I'm like, I ain't finna blow my nose in front of Rev. So, man, some of the craziest shit happened to me when I sat down to eat my jerk chicken. No, this nigga didn't. No, this nigga didn't. I sat down, started eating my food, and guess what the fuck happened? Go ahead. Guess what happened? I see this motherfucking Rev. He grabbed his napkin. I'm looking at him, I'm eating my food, but I'm playing it off, I'm looking at him. This motherfucker blew his nose right at the table. I'm talking about, I'm like, what the? I said, no, I didn't just respect this motherfucker, and he blew his nose right in my motherfucking face. I'ma tell y'all, I was so fucking mad. I wanted to get up and fart, and I wanted to fart this whole section up loud. You know what I'm saying? That Reverend was bogus as hell. Let's go to show you right there, man. Looks are deceiving. I don't know who that man was, but that motherfucker right there is disrespectful.
Jury got me too froze. Bitch, I need on 2 coats. And my money too long. Bitch, I ball like Kukoc. Caught a case in high school. 50,000 D-bond. Now every day I jump fresh cause I never got to see prime.